Alright, we're back. I don't know what the fuck happened with the last video. It will probably happen with this video too. But until then, let's explain some fights. So we were on the women's match, correct?
Yeah, Luna Vachon versus Zelina Vega. Oh no, I'm sorry, Lana, fucking Rusev Day, fucking thing, and Zelina Vega. Oh my God, Zelina Vega. She, she could poop on me.
What? Well, does it matter what she ate or no?
She's obviously eating tacos.
You were too quick with that. It's like you knew I was going to ask you that question. All right, that match actually wasn't all that entertaining or interesting, or I don't know anything about that match.
No, no, that was like the closest thing you get to softcore, I think, in the WWE. Like Zelina struck a pose, then Lana like did a handstand and did a split, and it's like every guy's jaw in that audience just hit the floor.
You weren't watching during the AJ Lee and Paige days, if you think that was the most softcore WWE is willing to go these days.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. I know Paige had a sex video leak, so that she's cool in my book.
That's a strange parameter. All right, what was the next match after that one?
Was there one? I know Daniel Bryan came out. He said what I was kind of thinking. He was like, Miz, you soft. And I was like, yeah, the Miz is soft. He's a soft ass little fucking pussy pillow bitch. And they kind of went back and forth for a little while, and it was kind of like watching grass grow versus paint dry. It was like not entertaining at all.
I thought it was strange that they wouldn't have the Miz there, and the weird baby montage they put up on the screen. I wasn't into that. Yeah. I get it. He's calling him whiny, but like the Miz is the one throwing baby dolls at. Why are there so many babies everywhere? It's just so baby centric, this feud, and the babies should be very far away from it, I think.
Well, it's because he just had a kid, and he's probably like pushing that shit on creative, like, hey, let's put a baby in here.
But Daniel Bryan just had a kid.
Babies in here.
Daniel Bryan just had a kid like a year ago. There's too many babies. Get the fucking babies out of here.
I personally think it needed a few more babies.
How many more babies can you actually handle? Because I don't. There was like 13 on the screen.
All of them.
All right.
However many were born today, put them motherfuckers up there. All them ugly ass blobs of fucking subhuman goo.
Those would be the ones that weren't born today, if they're goo. Hey.
Potato sperm tato.
Why can't you trick a fetus? An aborted fetus. Why can't you trick an aborted fetus?
I don't know.
Because it wasn't born yesterday. All right.
Oh, my Lord. All right. Then,
wait. No, there was the Charlotte Flair match.
Fucking Carmella.
That was a good match. Carmella sucks, but Charlotte Flair actually proved that, like, yeah, if you just actually don't listen to her bullshit and don't get distracted by 500,000 things, it's really easy to beat Carmella. You just beat her because she sucks.
Well, yeah, that moonwalk is terrible too. Like, what the fuck?
I think it's purposely terrible. It's supposed to be kind of stupid.
Just comes out like I do that at work like twice a day.
Wait, why?
I don't know. Fucking why not? I can. Don't tell me how to live my life.
I would never. I wouldn't even begin to.
I'm trying to go viral. I'm trying to moonwalk across a couple of fucking beams at work on a boat. Like, hey, what's up, bitch? WWE, hire me.
That happened to Enzo. You could easily get hired. If Enzo got hired as he was like moving pianos, they saw him moving pianos into the back of a truck, and they were like, "Hey, you got a cool voice. Why don't you try out for WWE?" And look where he is now, huh? That could be you.
Who's Enzo?
Enzo Amore? I
don't know who that is.
Oh. All right. Well then.
Is that the Macarena guy?
Enzo Amore was the guy who was with Big Cass, and he had a bunch of catchphrases, and he was insanely good on the microphone, except everyone in the locker room hated him because he wasn't really a wrestler. And he kind of learned how to wrestle. And then they stuck him on 205 Live just because he was small, and then he won the title there, and everyone hated him even more. And then some woman claimed that he raped her, and they fired him, but it turns out that he didn't, and that she's crazy, but he's still fired. He's not coming back.
Man, we need more truth. And before we end this podcast, let's talk about New Jack a little bit.
Okay.
This guy's a fucking animal. I love New Jack. What he said, yeah, was it fucked up? Yeah, kinda. But it seems like he wasn't the only guy that was thinking those things that he said about Brian Christopher. You know, like Sabu was like, yeah, at least it wasn't me.
Yeah. Plus, like, a lot of, I don't know, we don't know anything that goes on behind the scenes, or what these people are like, or how they've been treated, or how they've treated other people. So, like,
yeah, you know,
yeah. I mean, we know New Jack sucks and he's a piece of shit and he's treated everyone poorly. We do know that for a fact. But still, you know, we don't know the rest. You know, we don't know his side of the story.
Well. Apparently, Jim Cornette loves New Jack. I don't know why.
That's weird. That's so weird to me.
Well, like, going back to like New Jack's first promo way back in the day in Smoky Mountain, and Jim Ross is interviewing him, and New Jack is basically like starting a goddamn race war in the ring. Like, Jim Ross must have been like, "Holy shit! Like, it's happening! Like, this is real."
New Jack was the fucking catalyst to his helter skelter.
He was the reason J.I. got Bell's palsy.
You gotta hashtag that somewhere. That's a Patrick Waste original.
What? New Jack gave Jim Ross. No.
New Jack gave. Sorry, you broke up during that. New Jack gave Jim Ross Bell's palsy. That's the quote.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's just what I said. Fucking lagging ass. Fucking third world internet.
It is lagging bad. I kind of want to just wrap this up before we have to put our listeners through clicking a part 3. Hold on. Let me get to the screen that works here. I think it's my internet. Unfortunately, I'm gonna blame Comcast on this one because my computer seems pretty fine otherwise.
Yeah, and I'm steady. I'm at straight fucking. I got bars up here. I got bars.
Yeah, It's this is sponsored by Comcast. Let's just say that much. This podcast is sponsored by Comcast and Xfinity and any derivatives therein. So it's gonna suck, 100%.
So ready, set, terrible.
What's a computer? All right, this has been Fightsplaining, where we explain some fucking fights, and we're just doing reviews for right now. We're going to actually have some more content, some daily shows that are pre-taped, some more live shows.
We're going to be doing Rough and Rowdy 4 as well. We're going to be covering that.
That's going to be pretty sick. I can't wait for that.
Filter on commentary, that shit's going to be hilarious.
We might not do that one live. There might be a whole bunch of videos we don't end up doing live just because we do have day jobs, so we're not going to be able to be on here after every single fucking thing. But the pre-taped ones won't have all these problems, and we don't have to cover something that kind of sucked, like tonight's SmackDown or that Raw that we had to cover. I mean, yeah, I think that if we actually cover things that we know and pre-approve are good, the show will be better. So we'll test that out, and we'll see how that goes.
Make sure, if you watch this, watch our review on NXT tomorrow night. NXT is our shit.
That's our bread and or butter. We love it. I've gotten better at putting the show together, so it should run better than last week. And if it doesn't, there's 0 viewers right now, so I don't even know who I'm talking to. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Last week we've been averaging like 40, 50 views per video, and considering I don't promote them anywhere, thanks, guys. Thanks for the people who have stumbled upon. If you've made it this far into the video, just subscribe so I know you exist, so I know I'm just not talking to no one. And if you don't want to subscribe, then I don't care. It's just, this is just a thing that I'm doing right now, and if you happen to be watching me,
give it a thumbs up.
Give it a thumbs up. Give me herpes. All right. Good night, everyone.